Hello and welcome, this is Insti and I'm starting to play Call of Cthulhu. This was released in 2018 for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and I think it's also for Switch. But yes, here we are playing in the year 1924 in Private Investigator Pierce, because of course we are a Private Investigator. That's usual for Cthulhu games. And apparently we are investigating a tragic death. And by the looks of it, it's probably something more than just a normal tragic death. So, yes, this is mostly blind playthrough, but I have played this on my console a few years back. Not all the way through, only the early parts of the game. I have a vague recollection what happens there, but yeah, like I said, I never played this completely through. So yes, this will be mostly 95% blind playthrough about. Anyways, that's enough for that, so let's go with the new game. Hopefully it's not too dark. And yes, Boston 1924, Edward Pierce, veteran of First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is a now private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Boston. Time to enter the madness, I think. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness... something. I should have read it earlier. Fish. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, definitely not good. Oh. Bad day at sushi bar or something? I don't know. Game saved, thank you. Oh, way too... way too fast camera sensitivity. Let's get it way down. Because obviously this is not a FPS. Let's see how that works. Maybe smidgen more. Hopefully the sounds are okay. It's hard to say when you're trying. Okay. We should be fine. I'll... What? Okay, this is... okay. Yeah, definitely lovely looking game. I wouldn't eat in here if I had any choice in the matter. Somebody definitely loves fish soup. Oh. To crouch, press Control. Okay. Yeah, we can't open it. Ah. Yes. How silly of me. I hope that's more like fog, not fumes. Because if those are fumes, I guess they're not something you probably should breathe. Okay, this is this. Okay. I have heard that this is a short game, but as you can see how I'm playing this will take forever. There are, if I remember correctly, there are a few times where you need to run, or there's an enemy that tries to kill you. So that should be fun. Oh, let's go get the lantern then. Pick up an object. When an object can be picked, press E. Thank you. Hurricane lamp. So we had something to light up in here. Ah. Bolt cutter. Good. I think we need those. Almost certain. Do I want to go to the boat? In Kona we had to run to the boat and... Is this Resident Evil 4? There's a watcher in the water. Right. Let's see if we can use the bolt cutter on this. I'm guessing we are able to use it. Yes.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on.
Sure thing, boy. Oh, right, this is this door. Fine, fine, fine. The music is lovely, of course. Not disturbing at all. That seems like a statue. Fishy, 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 fish. There is no jump button. There is only crouch, and I think one is sprint.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, I would like to have something more fresh. Yes. Why is it always fish? Okay. I think we're done here. I might have to...
Fight. You have been chosen.
Of course So I need to run. Of course I need to run. So I don't want to check what's behind me. I'm just moving forward.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
And then we wake up. Okay.
I hate whiskey.
I don't. I'll turn off the music. No, I don't. Well, I probably need to answer. Because it will be annoying if I don't, so.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, right, alright. Okay, so allocate your character points each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Yes. I have 8 points. I'm pretty much, I know already what I'm gonna upgrade. Eloquence is for talking. Represents your ability to influence those you talk to. Oh, excuse me. Talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussion. Okay, yeah, that could be nice, but no. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Again, not gonna buy that. Medicine and occultism are the only ones you can upgrade at this stage. After that, you need to find books. That much I remember. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, a making of diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Yes. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. Then we have psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of a human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and picking locks. Definitely something I need to buy. Need to improve at some point. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden object. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. So yes, this is quite important. So, like I said, I'm gonna buy this. How much for the hidden? I might buy one. I'll go at least with 2 of these. So I have 2 points. I can't buy these anymore. I might as well put well, I can't. Well, I can. Do I want to... Basically, after this, my main skills will be investigation, spot hidden, and after that, something else. Do I want to put points in here? No. I'm guessing it doesn't matter if you have... Well, there's the persons. I'll go with this. 30% of occultisms, 40 in investigation, and 40 in spot hidden. And this will be something I will... These 2 will be my main skill points. And then whatever I can. But yeah, I'll go with this.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
I would like to check my office if I could.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Cthulhu. Cosmic horror. End of the world.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
One does not have to
all you've
understand
got?
art.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, thank you. So let's see. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I have few ideas, but let's see how it goes. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. So we need to examine the painting, except the Hawkins file. I will do that. Oh, we have Pierce. So yes, here we are, Pierce. But our sanity is okay. I'm guessing that's going to change. We probably end up mad at the end of this game. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Yes, very understandable. Maybe not the best idea, but still. Inhabitants not yet, places. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in a Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. And I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Nothing in here, no clues, inventory, my old lighter that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Yes, can I can inspect and rotate. Okay, good to know. You stay there. I'm gonna check my room. Nice hat. Well, whiskey. Of course, we do have a map with lines in it. Boston Strangler escapes from state mental ward. Prohibition. Anything else? Car crash. Boston hit by most severe blizzard in years. Snow paralyzing traffic. And what do we have here? Radio, obviously. State Street, looking towards Old State House. More bottles. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for my other shoe. We have the papers. So, and bugs, of course. And I think this is our infantry division, 77th, yes. At least it seems like it. And certificate of membership, Wentworth Agency. And as you can see, it's October 1924. Well, at least I hope it's October. Let's see the papers.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Family or the information. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. So is that it? So we have the clues here. We can inspect and rotate. But apparently it's all that is there. Yes, let's check the painting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Well, that is true. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Find about Warehouse 36. Let's start with this, because either I'm my occultism or something else opened this. Let's see what
The
this...
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Mental fragility.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
And Something's not right with the story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
And
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
well, I guess I need to. So I guess that's why this is
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with
Oh, okay,
Sarah's
okay.
last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
so yes. Now it's done. Weird. Okay, I thought there was some. No, it's not. Sorry. Can I? No, I can't check my journal at the moment. So I guess that's all the information I
I
need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
No, you
I'm
don't.
willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, so apparently I couldn't check the areas because he was in here, so we need to check these now. But let's see what we have in here. Stephen Webster, age 63, occupation businessman. A wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusal nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Okay. Charles Hawkins, age 41, deceased. Occupation ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Well, to be honest, a place called Darkwater is something where you probably don't want to live. Sarah Hawkins, age 33, occupation painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. Okay. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." That's like H.R. Giger said, "I paint them from my dreams." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her partygoing. Wait, okay. Chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. she was rarity in her public. Okay. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Simon Hawkins, age 11, occupation, schoolboy. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Well, that's sad. Hopefully they didn't die well. We will see. Oh, author Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced impostor for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Okay. So what are the clues? This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Can I inspect this a little bit more? Well, this could be a Sarah and her boy, and this is something that's haunting her. Well, I can't see anything else, so I think we're done now. Unfortunately, this game doesn't allow me to save. It's only automatic save, so yeah, that's a... Hopefully everything goes okay.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Because you probably want to sleep, or out of habit, or you are hooked. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Sleeping pills. Oh, we took them. Okay, fine. What do we have here? A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Okay. Oh. So that probably upgraded my medicine a little bit, but there's nothing in here. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Well, what's stopping you now? But I know the feeling.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Well, we have a top-notch case.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Okay. Why do I take that with me? Okay, there's nothing else.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot that one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay. Case sold. Red Sox beat something.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Okay.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
Yes.
but I've never heard of it. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Well, you sure did like to read, yes. So, do we have... Oh! Let's have a drink. Yeah, that's Albinos. This will affect your destiny. So, now I die. I killed myself. I think we're done. So, did I actually... Wait. Places. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea, and with only outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. There's a medical institute there, okay. So yeah, apparently I take everything in here. I don't know if it really helps, but that's okay. I probably shouldn't have drank that whiskey, but what can I do? So, time to leave. I know there are multiple endings on this. I don't know what the demands for different endings are, and I don't really know what the endings are, so we get what we get. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Well, that's good. We are entering soon in the madness, but I'll go get something to drink and I'll be right back. Time to enter. I got a bad feeling about this. About the world.
We're almost there.
Thank you. Call of Cthulhu. Scylla. Okay. Lovely looking place. I might buy a house from here. Not too moist, not too dry, just perfect.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Really? You look handling yourselves quite well with those huge boxes.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Now you're
Does
asking?
the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Talk to Fitzroy. I thought we just did. But not yet. I'll check around the area first. This is definitely a nice looking game. Catching any fish? Catch a fish. So let's see. We got some points. Go to the bar, talk to the Bradley, talk to Fitzroy. So we are going to talk quite a lot. On the approach to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? So we have 1 point available. We can't, like I said, you can't buy this anymore. 6 points to upgrade these, 4 points these. Well, we are obviously saving. Sanity, stable, places, Darkwater port. At the entrance of the port, to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making a round trip between the island and mainland. Here the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. So, what are we going to do is obviously see what's happening around the island. Before we move our main story forward. There's the way. So I'll start from that area. But
Move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You seen how old this thing is?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way
can I
to
talk
treat
to
an
these?
omen.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get
Hello.
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
You're totally out of your depth. These sailors get upset over another. Yeah, let's
They
go.
seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Hello?
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody
Can I
listens to
not
us anyway.
go past it?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Because I would like to go on the other side of the island.
Trouble.
Hello.
You
Nice
can't
sideburns.
understand. You're not sailors. It's a
Failures.
sign.
So I'm
There's
guessing I'm
something
not...
coming. Something
Yeah.
real bad.
They
Don't
have
put
the
that beast
blocking the
back
way for now. Yes, we can go to the whale bar, but before that I'll check the other areas. But I'm guessing we need to go to the whale bar.
Not to stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already
Nothing
in
for
trouble.
you here either. Beat it.
Can we sort this
Just
out?
beat it.
You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
Okay, is there something actually happening?
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
Build rats?
Said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet.
Ooh.
Think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
So are you gonna throw it down?
Stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick
Okay,
your
I
noses
think
around
nothing's
here
gonna
again.
happen, at least for now. No, that was just shining. What do we have here? Prohibition?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay, good to know. Nice lantern. Can I take it? No, I cannot. Oh, so I can use my lighter as a light for now. Fine. So let's go to the bar. I might not drink this time, if there's a choice. Hello, good sir. You okay? All right, thank you. You there? Not a talkative person? Fine. Well, I'm not even bothering with you then. So inside we go and see what we can find. Fortunately, that's not my floor.
Hey, be careful.
Ooh. Well, who is she?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I didn't have a choice. Well, I don't have enough strength. I'll go with that. I'll try.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay. Let's start with
I
that.
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I guess we already know who's the bootlegger then is. Okay, Darkwater. Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay. It's true that they were strange, yes.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all
Really?
that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
What I've seen, I enjoyed. But anyways, it's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
So, okay, enough with the Hawkins.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I guess you already said everything, but yeah, there's always those rumors. Anything? No, nothing.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous.
Okay. So it didn't open anything here.
I've got
Okay.
what...
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Well, we're not drinking then. Okay, leave.
That'll be all for now.
To be honest, I was almost going to drink, although I did say I wouldn't, but yeah. Let's check around. What do we have?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
So if we pay the debt, we probably could drink. I might as well pay the debt. Prohibition. You guys...
He said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Don't worry about me, just keep on...
We'll do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Mind me? Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chante, 31st... 31st? What? 21st May 1847, a miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to a famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all of the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. So what was the price for that whale? Firstborn sons, human sacrifices for a period, souls.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Algernon. I think that's from Lovecraft's story. I can't remember the name. It was something about Algernon.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What little do I know about Lovecraft stories, Cthulhu and Cthulhu mythology, books are not just books.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
The end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
And the song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Not overdose at all. Our grandparents tasted its flesh. It was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Stranger. So what do you need, stranger? Obviously we're gonna go and annoy her. Because I'm guessing she doesn't want to have company. No way. Can I open this? No. But a place like this doing a girl like you or something like that.
What you looking at, stranger?
Let's go with that.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna pay the debt if I can. Come on.
You again.
Yes, me again. Can I ask? Yes. Is it? Yeah.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
Okay.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
What did they do?
You seem to know...
Well, we all know...
Okay, I'm gonna check. No, nothing new.
Anything else?
Well,
that'll be all.
We might as well leave and see what we can... Okay, we can't go over there even now. That is still blocked. So there's nothing left to do except go and check what the harbor master has to say. Because I definitely want to check the rest of the area before I end this episode. Before that, before I talk to him, I obviously check this area. No dead bodies here. A lighthouse. Lighthouse. He's right over there. I'm gonna avoid him.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
That's a canvas bag, not...
Fishing equipment.
Okay.
Could do with some rust remover.
Toilet. Quite tidy, if I may say so. And...
a souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
I guess so.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. The Scylla.
A Scylla.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, that was a lantern. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. This second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. That's good. So we are learning more about medicine. Got something... Oh! Not much, but a little. Sanity, looking good. Roy Mitchell, age 55, occupation, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that inhabitants of the island exchange after a few classes. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on this subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on the island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seems to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between bootleggers and the sailors. Well, it's the only bar, so that makes sense. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of the whalers in 1847. Although whales were disappearing from fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from their time still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Extract from notebook, okay. We're done with that. Yeah, Chanty. And knowledge. Yes. Okay. Do we have anything else in here? Obviously we can go upstairs and we are going to do just that. Lovely. Painting or drawing? What are those? Oh, shells. Why is everything so green? Now that's a harpoon. Oh.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like a Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. So he's not a Fitzroy, he's probably father or brother, maybe? Maybe we can ask about it. Nothing in there. What is that?
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, the wooden leg, yes.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre, okay. So I think we're done here for now. Let's go and talk. Check these. Do we have... Oh!
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
That just dawned on you now? Okay.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
The cat is the one in the whaler. The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make sure your payment to the carrier. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Did cat catch your tongue? So yes, we are done here. We can open that door. Don't mind me, I'm just going around you. Hello.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Deck. Okay. So, here we are.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907 and partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. Nothing new there. Anything? Nah, there's nothing behind it. Why do I have this? Yes, I know I have 1 point, but I can't really... Well, I could use it. Oh, right. I can't put it in here. Which one first? Yes. I totally forgot you can put points even if you don't get full points. It just shows how much you need for the next level. Okay. What do you want to talk to me?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Okay. Documents unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Well, I don't know because I can't see. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Yes, we are obviously going to ask everything.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'll go check it once more if this opens something. So obviously that's the reason why everybody looks so highly of him. Killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I've noticed.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Yes.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
And
the police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Wait, what? Okay, sure. Miraculous catch.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did. And who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, so you have a plan, okay?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Good.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Hawkins family?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Can I ask the rest of the...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
So I can't ask about the rest of the questions? Oh, okay.
I shall be on my way.
Well, it
So
really
come
doesn't
back
matter.
and see me when you've got something new.
I sure will. One more point. That's good. Oh, 2 points left available. Oh, because I didn't Yeah, I didn't validate it, so yeah. Do I want to put them still? James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is the harbormaster's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. He's a captain, age of 45. Okay, I'll put 2 points here. And now validate. Do you really want? Yes. Now the points are there. Okay, good. So I'll go and check the wooden leg once more and see if there's something else to be learned.
What a macabre souvenir.
Well, no, then. Can I finally search around the... Yes, I think I can. The people are moving off. So I can go over there and I can go over there. Warehouse will be left to last.
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
So are you guarding this warehouse, if I understood correctly?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay, thanks for the info. So we have places to go. There's some guards over there. Who are you?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
The what now? I'd never have done such a thing.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
Which one?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The only card I'm bowing at this moment is a Great Cthulhu, and that brought me here.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay, fair enough.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
If only.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
So far, nothing new. Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Well, we will see you later, hopefully. I don't know. So what do we have over here? I'll... Probably nothing. I can't open this. Fine. Hello? You okay? Okay, I'm not gonna bother you anymore. There's apparently that statue. I'll go and check that. What else? Again, I can't jump, so I can't climb over. Huh. Oh. It's stuttery there. Don't know why. Oh. Can I lockpick it?
Damnation. I broke it.
So, okay, I couldn't, unfortunately. Can I do anything else?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, I can't open it. Fine. Few points more, maybe I could have opened it. Well, what can you do? There's another bigger warehouse over there. So... Interesting statue. Oh, what is that?
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Oh right, there's some weird text over there. So what did we get now? Occult. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Extract from Notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective.
I've no idea what it says.
Okay, so we can't read it, at least for now. If we ever come back and I have more occult, maybe we can. So, other doors are something I can't open, it would seem. I think on my console playthrough, I managed to open this. I don't know if there's a key somewhere or not. Or was I able to lockpick it? I'll take a little look-see. Just... No, there's nothing there. But, well... Different things. If I remember correctly, you get a bottle from there and you can give it to the sailors over there, and then they make a distraction towards those guards and you can enter or something like that. But again, it doesn't really matter. There's at least few different ways you can get in, so it's not that bad. I think this is one of the...
If it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Okay. I'll go see if I can talk to the cat. If not, then I'll see another way inside the warehouse.
You're not sailors. It's a sign.
It's a sign. Because at least one route is over there, from there. Can I... The bartender doesn't want to talk. Oh.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine, fine. Oh, can I talk to you now, please?
You again?
Yes, me again. Hawkins warehouse?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rooms.
Oh, right.
Screams.
And that's not but all anything.
Nothing new.
You seem to.
Well, we all then.
Okay.
I've got one.
Anything.
I think we're
That'll
done
be all.
here. Can I go and talk to the guards? On the... I know I'm stalling, but I'll see if I can go to talk to these guys over here. Will they let me to talk to them? Hello?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Yes.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Little both.
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
Nope.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay. I could try to lie.
I bid you, gentlemen.
But I don't think I have enough for that. I'll go and check the harbor master once. Oh, can I talk to the police?
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
Okay.
You're not sailing.
Because I want to see if I can talk to the cat. Probably I cannot, but let's see.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Probably nothing. Ah, bootleggers.
These
Yes.
bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
So now we know one way to go there, at least.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor
So I guess she won't let me talk to her.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine, fine. Let's enter the warehouse. I think we should be able to go through here. But before we enter, I obviously check other places if I can see anything interesting. Hello?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Can I ask about the scale?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay, thank you.
I shall take my leave.
Well, this is quite dark. I'll check if we can do anything in here. Obviously, blocking our way. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the door. Sorry. So we need the spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Once all these items are found, yes, okay. Let's grab that lever. Yes.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Yes, it must. There's something over there. Ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without a risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Good to know. Ah.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Okay, good to know. Nothing in here. Okay. Do I take this? Let's go upstairs and see what we actually need. Don't know if I have everything. I can't go over there, so let's see what
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yes. Mount the handle. Mount ratchet device. Leave. So I'm missing something. I'm definitely missing something. As the green question mark blinks. I think I had the same problem last time I played, because I inspected all of the ways I can enter to the warehouse, and I did this also.
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
I can't remember which I used to enter the... which way I used to enter the warehouse, but I tried everything. Was it something up? Why don't I use a light? That could help. Ah, there it is. Cogwheel, yes.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
So, we have that. Hopefully that is all we need. Yeah, it is. And turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Wait, what? Let's go and check what we can do with that. Broke what? Huh. Get inside the warehouse 36. I'm rather certain we could open this, so what am I missing? I can't use this anymore. I can't jump. Huh. Weird. So, do I need something else, or is it done? I can't interact with anything.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Okay. Ooh. Straight to the family jewels.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
I was almost certain that you can open that sewer area, but I might be wrong. I think it's saved, but if I could get... So this is definitely...
It's no use.
Yeah.
The padlock won't give.
I think I had more in investigation or got lucky with that. So let's go and talk to Kat. Probably now she is willing to talk after she kicked me. That should be fun.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Well,
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay. I thought she was the biggest danger. I need...
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Okay, understandable. I thought you were the biggest danger.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, They were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Okay.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Nope.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Well, I'll
Follow
take this.
me.
Yes, I will.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Maybe a little bit both. What is that? Hello, crap.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
I can't remember how I entered the warehouse last time. I think we could probably sneak past those guards using that opening over the left. But this is fine.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind to be in debt if that brings us a new story here. I'll check the surroundings if I can before I enter. Hopefully I don't anger her, but it is what it is.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Move. Wait, nope. You mean this? Yes, okay. So there's that sewer entrance, I'm guessing. No. Nice.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, I didn't ask for it. Oh, game saved. Good. I was thinking to end this episode here, but we are still going inside.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay. We have a
What is
diary.
the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
We'll find out, but let's see. We have some points to put. I could put... I'll put the spot here. Next time I'll try to get this on the level 4, and then I'll... well, we will see. We will see. How's my sanity? Still fine. Oh, right. I need to validate. Yes. It didn't do anything. Okay. Cat. Age 24. Occupation gang boss. Boss of a gang of bootleggers, which seems to use Darkwater as a hideout. Cat always keeps an eye on her territory, the zone of abandoned... Oh, sorry. On her territory, the zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression that all the men on Darkwater fear her, Even Mitchell, the owner of the stranded whale, is reluctant to talk about her. She uses Darkwater as the point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey, and she's slowly gnawing the way away at the Captain Fitzroy's territory. So, yeah, the point is there. Validate. I hope it's there, yep. To enter reconstruction scene, hold left and right. Okay, so we need to reconstruct something. I'll check if I can see it. Oh, there's a paint. Weird painting. So, time to reconstruct.
What happened here?
Oh, somebody broke a mirror. Shattered psyche. Okay. We have something over here, but like Le Petit Paris.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Yes. Yeah, I'll leave the painting for the
It
last.
smells as bad as it looks.
Yummy.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Indeed. Well, maybe this is a area where the art flowers because of the surroundings. Oh, anything? Yes.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
It's a memento. Have I checked everything? The mirror? I can't. Nope. Can't interact with that. Let's go with the painting then.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I guess it is. So I guess we're leaving then. Ah, 1 point. I'll immediately put it in here, so we need 2 points to get that. Clues. Hawkins warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted. Probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph press cutting. But it is the discovery of partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contest of this building and the Hawkins case. Okay, so can I check this a little bit more, or is it now done? Why is everything so green? Too green. Interesting painting. I would like to have that. So what now? I guess we need to leave then.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Too late. The case is far. I could try that.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
So it was...
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Hello.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Yeah, I think I
That's
can.
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oh, we managed to end the chapter. I had actually hoped that to end a little earlier, but well, at least we managed to do something. Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I'll see if this... Yeah, it should inform me to save. Nice scar. I think that is Silas, at least I hope.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Here we are indeed. Lovely place. Little paint and touch up.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, okay, I need to ask this.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Now that you asked.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
If you no. You know the place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Last but not least, anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, so we're ending this episode here. And on next episode, okay, we can go this. Officer Bradley, age 37, police officer. This hiccup likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seems to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. Hawkins Mansion, Gardens. The Hawkins Mansion is perched at the top of the steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams this bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Yes. So, on next episode, we are obviously going to check the mansion. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.